When you're visiting an unfamiliar place, whether it's your first international trip or your 50th, safety should always be a priority.
We've traveled solo, together, and in groups, and no matter how we're exploring the world, there are a few safety habits we never skip.
Today's video, we're sharing the tips we always follow to stay safe, smart, and confident on the road, so you can enjoy your travels without a worry.
Welcome to World Wanderers.
We're Alicia and Will.
Come wander the world with us. First up, always make sure someone knows where you are. Use apps like Find My Friends or Life360 to share your real-time location with someone you trust.
Yeah, it's a simple way to stay connected in case something does go wrong.
We particularly like Life360 because you can set up notifications that'll let someone know when you leave or arrive at a location, like your hotel.
And even better, it will show the battery percentage on a person's phone, which is useful when she lets hers go almost dead and I have to remind her to plug it in.
Right. So if I see someone's battery is at like 10% and then suddenly I don't have access to their location, I can probably assume their phone died and not worry if I don't hear from them until later that night when they get home to a charger.
Before you leave, we also give a copy of your itinerary to someone we trust.
Whether that's a physical printout of the flight numbers, hotel names, and major plans,
or even just a quick forward of our confirmation emails.
it's a simple step to take in case they need to contact the authorities if you don't come home.
Or even if you lose your phone and it gets stolen and need to contact you about something that happened at home.
Speaking of hotel info, when you check into your hotel, we recommend grabbing a business card from the front desk.
Yeah, that way if you ever get lost, you can show it to the taxi driver or some local that you find there for help.
Personal safety is the biggest priority, but keeping your valuables safe is also something to think about. I always travel with a crossbody bag or fanny pack that stays in front of me.
Yeah, pickpockets love an easy target, and something like a backpack can easily be tampered with without you noticing.
And whatever you do, don't put anything valuable in your back pocket. That's practically an invitation.
Yeah, that's a really common one for like men's wallets, and I've always really kept mine in the front pocket anyways for that reason. When it comes to cash, don't keep all your cash on you or all your cards in one place.
Spread it out. Put some in your bag that you're using for the day, some in your locked suitcase in the hotel room, and some in your hotel room safe if you have one.
Yeah, that way if something does get stolen or lost, you're not completely stranded and out altogether.
We also recommend having more than one debit or credit card.
Yeah, ATMs will occasionally eat your debit card, and it's very common for banks to think that a credit card or even a debit card being used internationally is fraudulent activity, which will lead to them deactivating your card.
Also, save some digital backups of your passport and visa to your phone or wallet or email.
It's a lifesaver if you lose the originals.
And if you're a US citizen, we also recommend letting the US government know you're going abroad.
Especially if you're visiting a country with civil unrest or the potential for something bad to happen.
You can do this by registering with STEP, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program.
Yeah, this allows the government to see which of its citizens are in a particular location should a disaster happen and they need to assist you with returning home.
We also like to keep a bookmarks folder on our phone for websites that we may need in an emergency.
Well, that's a link to how to find the closest embassy, our travel insurance or credit card coverage policies in case we need to go to the hospital, or even airline and accommodation customer service portals.
Having these ready to go can be helpful, especially in a situation where you have very slow internet or limited reception.
If you're traveling prescription meds, bring the original packaging and a note from your doctor.
Some countries have strict rules, and this helps you avoid unnecessary trouble at customs.
Research the local cultures before you go.
If you're visiting a conservative country, dress accordingly.
It shows respect and helps you blend in, which is safer and more culturally sensitive.
And when it comes to transportation, you need to be smart as well.
Yeah, only use official taxis, public transport, or trusted rideshare apps like Uber or Bolt.
Avoid unmarked vehicles or people at airports coming up to ask you if you need a ride.
Other good habits are keeping your phone charged. You never know when you'll need to make a call for help or use a map or translation app.
We also recommend learning a few basic phrases in the local language.
If you're traveling solo, it's okay, but don't advertise it.
Right. Keep conversations with strangers light and avoid mentioning you're alone.
Confidence and discretion go a long way.
And finally, trust your instincts. Something feels off, it probably is.
Traveling smart doesn't mean traveling scared.
Right. It means staying aware so you can enjoy your trip to the fullest.
If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more travel tips, and drop your favorite safety tip in the comments below.
Safe travels.